Good evening, and welcome to the first virtual gala fundraiser for the top Indo-Canadian charity in the world, Aim for SEVA. This year's theme is A Night Among the Stars, and we're going to hear from various celebrities from Bollywood, Hollywood, the Olympics and Paralympics about what being a star means to them. As the only North American ever to be knighted as a samurai, I have a different perspective, because it's not about being able to look at yourself in a magazine or on a billboard. It's about being able to look at yourself in the mirror at night. It's not about how many friends and followers and fans you have on Facebook or Twitter. It's about how many lives you have transformed in the real world when the selfie cam is switched off. And that's what makes all of you stars, because you are the ones who enable Aim for SEVA to be a guiding light. That's what a star's purpose has been for centuries. A guiding light to the poorest children in the nadir of despair. This is our night. We are here to thank you. We are here to celebrate you because you are the stars who enable us to give opportunities to those children who will be the stars of tomorrow. To inaugurate this special night, we have a very famous star who is rare in being able to straddle across Hollywood, Bollywood, and the United Kingdom film industries. He's won a record number of Filmfare Awards for Best Comedian, and yet he touched our hearts in blockbusters like Bend It Like Beckham, and he wowed the critics in such Oscar-winning classics as Silver Linings Playbook. He is an author, a motivational speaker, always looking for the silver lining in every situation. Let's hear it from Anupam Kher.
Namaskar. Hello everyone, and congratulations to AIM for SEVA on the 19th annual gala. You are playing such an important role in educating rural India, providing children with an opportunity to reach for the stars and make something of their lives. It's really commendable. It's a priceless gift that will reap benefits for a lifetime. I'm confident that many success stories will come out of this great effort, as you will see tonight. I request each and every one of you to please donate generously and help make a difference to enrich the lives of those unfortunate children and families that don't stand a chance. You can help make this happen. So let's help fulfill their dreams and watch as they too become stars in their own field. Have a great evening. Good night.
Thank you so much, Mr. Anupam Kher. Your creativity, credibility, and conviction add so much clout to these proceedings. Now, if there are so many stars among us tonight, there must be a sun whose light shines brighter than all the stars, whose warmth permeates every aspect of this organization. There is one such sun who took this incredible charity from very humble beginnings and made it the top Indo-Canadian charity in the world, which even enjoys a special consultative status with the United Nations. That sun, our sun, the light of our organization, is its CEO and president, Terry Pubnager.
Welcome to our first virtual gala. This is happening despite the challenges of the COVID, and it's all due to your generosity, your compassionate heart, as well as our volunteers' strong belief and commitment to the cause of Aim for SEVA. Some of you donated because it's COVID. The need is much more than ever before. Some of you donated because it's the right thing to do. Some of you donated because you believe in education, that the benefits of education are for many generations. You invest today, even next 100 years, the family is benefiting. Some of you donated because you understand that unless you reach out to these children who live in the remote villages and are very poor, they will never ever get educated. Some of you believe that these children will become doctors, scientists, lawyers, and the future leaders for the society. Tonight we are celebrating a night among the stars. Our kids are stars, their future is stars. Our donors you are the stars. Our volunteers are the stars. We have the Bollywood film stars who have joined and the sports stars. So we are celebrating, and we have provided you Gala's social experience right at your home. So with your friends, you can enjoy the Gala and have fun tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, donate generously and have lots of fun, and good night.
People all over the world are looking to help those less fortunate than themselves. And poor children in rural India are among the most disadvantaged on our planet. As the COVID-19 crisis unfolds across the globe, these kids need our help more than ever. They face little prospect of a bright future and almost no chance of a good education. Ironically, we need these children as much as they need us. Studies prove that education is the single most important way to create a brighter future. That is why Aim for SEVA, an organization that began 20 years ago, is dedicated to helping the world's poorest children. Aim for SEVA has one singular goal: lighting up the world one child at a time. Aim for SEVA have already helped create brighter futures for many children and can help thousands more. Not just for these kids, but for the whole world. A new generation of dedicated professionals and experts to help solve humanity's greatest challenges, like COVID-19 and the other crises that will confront our world. Aim for SEVA has helped disadvantaged children build careers in science, medicine, and so many other critical fields. It is helping create the future leaders of both India and the world. Help Aim for SEVA build a brighter future for these children and bring new stars into the world. Aim for SEVA, lighting up the world, one child at a time.
Now that you've seen the incredible work that Aim for SEVA does, and you've heard from its founder, it's up to you to help us and make more dreams come true. This organization needs your support, and there are many ways for you to help us. You can participate in the online auction, where you can buy all sorts of incredible items from the top retailers from across Toronto and beyond, from golden jewelry to exciting getaways, everything that you need to feel like a star. You can also make an outright donation, like Mala and Arun Minawat, who were generous enough to contribute $100,000 towards scholarships for the most deserving pupils in the Aim for SEVA organization. Think about how many lives will be transformed and how many dreams will come true. Think about how many future stars will be born. Let's hear from Mala on what inspired her to be so magnanimous.
Hello everyone. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to be part of Aim for SEVA to support such a meaningful cause. I attended the annual gala last year for the first time and learned about the various programs that Aim for SEVA has, particularly to help children in need across India, not only for their education, but also for their living facilities. I was so inspired that I immediately decided to contribute. I believe that education is the most important gift we can provide to children. Children are the future of the world, and education is the most fundamental way of lifting them from poverty to self-sufficiency and well-being. It is a proven fact that education creates a happier, just, and a fair society. I'm sure, like me, many of you will get inspired and come together to help the poorest children from the rural India who are struggling to meet their basic needs of food, shelter, and education. On behalf of our Sudev Charitable Foundation and my family, we are proud to be part of AIM for SEVA. I wish them and all of you the very best. Thank you.
On behalf of all of those children, thank you, Mala. We are moved by your magnanimity. They say laughter is the best medicine, and that would make Atul Khatri a very fine physician. An award-winning comedian, he travels across the world from venue to venue, bringing life, levity, and laughter to diverse audiences. But as his very sizable YouTube audience knows, there's only one venue he never ever wants to visit again, a Justin Bieber concert. But thankfully, this is a Canadian organization he's proud to be associated with.
Hi guys, Atul Khatri here. Thank you so much for having me over here. For people who don't know, I am a stand-up comedian. Yes, I'm a stand-up comedian from India. I am 52 years old. You know, usually I get a clap over here. Come on, clap, clap, clap. I can see you, I can watch you. Because at the age of 52, I'm India's oldest English stand-up comedian. In fact, I'm so old, or rather some of these people in our comedy line back home in India are so young, all in their mid-20s, early 20s, that whenever I perform with them backstage, they get confused. Should we call him dude or should we call him dad? And honestly, doing stand-up comedy at this age is very tough. It's very tough. No, it's not the talking part. You know, as we guys get older, we can speak for hours. It's the standing part which is a problem. But today, thanks to AIM for SEVA, today I'm sitting here doing stand-up comedy. First of all, I want to really congratulate AIM for SEVA for the amazing work you have done. And all those people who have donated for charity, please give a round of applause to yourselves. And also those who have not donated, it's not too late. Please go ahead and donate for this amazing cause for all the underprivileged children in India. Thank you so much for your support. Yes, so for people who don't know, actually, I was a CEO of an IT company. That's what most Indians are. Back home, we are all CEOs of IT companies. I was the CEO of IT company for 25 years. I didn't want to die in a corporate job. So I signed up for a comedy open mic night. It was a New Year resolution, 1st Jan 2012. I decided to sign up for a stand-up open mic night. Open mic night, for those who don't know, it's a night where you can go on stage and humiliate yourself in front of strangers. I didn't tell my children about it because that time my elder daughter was 17, my younger daughter was 15. They were saying, "Baap pagal ho gaya, is umar mein comedy kar raha hai." But I'm so glad I started. I stuck to my decision because from there it started. I went on and on and on. And 8 years later, here I am performing for AIM for SEVA across the world. Thank you guys so much for having me here, man. So yeah, from 2012 to 2016, I did both my stand-up and my CEO-giri. In 2014, I took part in this contest called CEO's Got Talent. Yes, exactly, CEO's Got Talent. So just like how you got India's Got Talent, America's Got Talent, CNBC TV organized this reality show called CEO's Got Talent. See, we CEOs are so untalented that they had to get a program on national TV just to show the little talent which we have. There were 12 CEOs participating, but I won that contest. And my wife was very happy. And I was very happy because my wife was very happy. Because before that, she should just tell me, there, a 52-year-old Indian has become the global CEO of Microsoft. And here you're at 52 going on stage telling jokes and still not being able to afford a legal copy of Windows for the children's computer. But it's an amazing journey. In 2016, however, I decided to quit. I said no longer. I don't want to continue my IT job, and I want to get full-time into stand-up comedy. But you know what? I was the face of the company. I was the CEO of the company for 25 years. So I could not give like a 30 days notice and walk off. So I said, I'll take 6 months to resign, and in this period I'll meet every client of mine, because I was more or less the face of the company. So I used to meet every client I met. I'm the CEO of the company used to be there, their purchase manager, me, my sales manager. And I'm not joking. 6 out of 10 CEOs after the meeting used to say, Mr. Khatri, we want to spend 2 minutes alone with you in the cabin. They should take me inside the cabin and say, how the hell did you do it? Humko bhi nikalna hai is kachre se, pata? But I'm telling you, I just love this job. I just enjoy stand-up comedy. My life has changed 180 degrees. Because for 25 years I was running an IT company. You tend to run a very boring, mundane life. For 25 years I used to wake up at 7:30 in the morning, read the newspaper till 8:30, leave home at 9:30. The only best decision in the morning used to be which road to take to go to office, just to change my own scenery. I used to work till 6:37. Once a month I used to attend these couple kitty parties with my wife. Couple kitty parties, for those who don't know, are parties where husbands and wives get together once a year to just gossip. Once a month, sorry to gossip. But I used to go for every couple kitty party. And what happens in some couple kitty parties, some husbands used to not attend. So my wife is like, why has your husband not come? Oh, he's gone to China for work. Oh, he's gone to Dubai for exhibition. Then she should look at me, Sale nalek, tu to har couple kitty mein aa jata hai. I said, what do? My job is in Bombay. If you want, I'll go to Sakinaka. Sakinaka, for those who don't know, it's a suburb in Bombay, which sounds like it's in Japan. But now I'm a freelancer. I wake up at 10:30 in the morning. I read the newspaper at 11:30. I go to the gym in the morning. The other day I walked out in my living room. My parents live with me. I live with my parents. And my dad was watching an English movie on a Monday afternoon. And for the first time in my life, I sat down with my dad and watched a movie, on a Monday afternoon. I could have never done that in my 25 years of corporate life. And while we were watching the movie, an adult scene came. My dad immediately changed the channel. I said, Dad, come on, you're 82, I'm 52. At this stage, this is the only action we get. Chalne do. Okay guys, that's my short set. I'll be back once again. Keep on donating for Aim for SEVA. I'll be back again for another set. See you guys. Bye.
Thank you, Atul. A very special quality about a star is that people in different locations can still wish upon it. And we're very fortunate that there are Zoom watching parties being held right now from Toronto to Montreal, sharing this experience with us. Let's take a look. Hello. Give us a wave. I'm so glad that you're joining us. How about we all do a Shaolin bow? It is such a joy to know that you're with us not just during this important event, but you're with us during this long journey. Speaking of stars, Harsha and Anil Shah are an Indo-Canadian power couple who are very active promoting causes that are near and dear to the Indo-Canadian diaspora. They are known to throw very lavish events of their own, where they've had very erudite speakers, from the former Prime Minister of Canada to yours truly. But they play a very special and a poignant role in this particular organization. For Anil Shah, this mission is personal, and he'll explain more in his own words.
I've known him for SEVA, Terry Papneja and Nimi for a long time. And then one fine day, Terry asked me a question. I said, why don't you be the chair? I did not know what I was getting into, to be honest with you. I said, sure. He said, but you have a big commitment. You'll have to put on a hostel. I said, well, I'm not yet ready for it. And then it happened to be Nimi's 60th birthday. So my wife and I were chatting what to do. What kind of gift should we give? And I said, let me be the chair. We'll put in the hostel. Let's give that as a gift to Nimi for her 60th birthday. For the work that they do for the Aim for SEVA and the time and the money that they have dedicated for this organization, it's just beautiful. Those children who stay in the rural Indian villages, they don't have a school nearby. And if they have to walk 15, 20 kilometers to the school, they're not going to attend because it's a huge problem, commuting. The process itself was so smooth. They put the hostel very close to the school. It took time, of course, because I was very specific. I would like to have the land in this specific area. Then the Swamiji found this particular parcel of land, which is just about 3 kilometers from the town where my father grew up, and just about half a kilometer away from the school. And that was it. And after that, the next I heard is that your hostel is ready, Anil. It's a great sense of fulfillment. I mean, I can't see any other way to describe that feelings. Well, education, in my opinion, was the most important gift that you can give to any child.
Domo arigato gozaimashita, Anil-san. At the Rio Olympics, I was blessed to make history as the first person to conduct a wedding ceremony in the Olympic Village. At the same time, our next celebrity supporter was making history of her own on an even grander scale when she became the first Indian woman to win a medal at the Olympic Games. Since then, she's gone on to win a Padma Shri, a Padma Bhushan, and even the World Badminton Championships. What she's most proud of is earning an MBA degree. This pinstripe suit is a tribute to her MBA dreams, and the silver lining in this hakama is applauding her Olympic legacy. Let's hear from P.V. Sindhu.
Hello everyone, this is P.V. Sindhu, badminton player, and I would like to say that education is the light of life and very close to my heart. I've always believed in the value of education. To give you all a sense of my passion for education, I completed my MBA after winning the Olympic silver medal in Rio. The great work being done by the aim for SEVA, especially for marginalized sections of society in rural India, is highly commendable. My best wishes to all the people involved in this noble cause. Thank you so much.
Thank you, PV, and I look forward to seeing you next year at the Tokyo 2021 Olympics. Now let's hear from some former students of Aim for SEVA, and they will tell you their story in their words.
Namaste everyone, this is Saizarung Molsoy from Naisingpara. I came to know about Aim for SEVA through my sister who did her schooling there in Khatri. And yeah, I did my graduation from Swami Dayananda College of Arts and Science. I stayed in Chhatralaya hostel for 3 years in Semangodi from 2016 to 2019. Currently, I'm working in Khatri school, which is an Aim for SEVA school. I'm working as an English teacher. I would like to thank Aim for SEVA and its noble donors. It is only because of the noble donors we are able to finish our graduations and we are able to be who we are today. I would like to give special thanks to those noble donors from Canada, and thank you very much for your great help. And I would also like to thank Indore Swamiji for helping us out, for visiting our village every year, discussing with our parents regarding our studies and everything. Thank you everyone. Namaste.
Namaste. Myself Priyanka. I am from Madhya Pradesh and I joined Aim for SEVA in 2012 in Khatri. At that time I was in 9th class. Up to 9th to 12th I studied there, and I didn't learn only studies there. I learned culture, dancing, etc. And gradually my studies started improving there, and that's how I passed my class 12th. After that I listed on coming to Tamil Nadu and told to our Indore Swamiji that I want to go there, and he said, of course beta, you can go with your elders' permission. And somehow I convinced my parents and I came to Tamil Nadu and studied 3 years there. I completed my degree of BCom Bank Management from Swami Dayananda College of Arts and Science, and with the grace of Swamiji I got job also in City Union Bank, and currently I am working in Ahmedabad main branch as a trainee associate. I just want to say thank you to Aim for SEVA, Swamiji, everyone. Without the support of Swamiji, Sheila ma'am and Aim for SEVA, I would not have been able to achieve all this. I can say that Aim for SEVA is our home, far away from home. I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Whatever I am now, it's only because of M4SEVA. Thank you.
They say the hallmark of a good performer is to always leave the audience wanting more. But I was able to convince Atul Khatri for an encore. And the best part of it all is, I didn't even need to brandish my katana.
Does anybody know what's the official drinking age limit in Mumbai? It's 25 years. Yes, it's 25 years. I know in Delhi it's 1 or 2, but Mumbai is 25 years and kids are complaining. They are saying if we can vote, we can drive, we can marry at the age of 18. Why the hell do you have to drink at the age of 25? And I tell them, bacha, first 3 things really don't matter. Voting, seriously, all politicians will take our money, every single one of them. You want to get married? Ask us married people what we are going through. Later on, I'll remove this jacket and show you the chabuk ke nishan on my back. Children, you want to drive in India? Why? Indian roads are made up of 2 types of holes, manholes and bigger potholes. But I think that the drinking age limit of 25 is correct because I'm talking as a parent, because even I have 2 grown-up children. Because at the age of 25, kids are grown up. They realize the value of money and hopefully earning enough to buy their own alcohol. I wouldn't want my 18-year-old child to come and tell me, Papa, daru ke liye paisa de. Arre saale tere ko dega to main kya piyega? Yes, this logic proves I'm a Sindhi. So all the Sindhis in the house, make some noise. Proud Sindhi. I'm a very, very proud Sindhi. And I'm a member of this gymkhana in Mumbai called Kher Gymkhana. See, most of the gymkhanas in India were set up by the British. But this gymkhana has been set up for the Sindhis, by the Sindhis, of the Sindhis. I love going to this place. Wherever I go there, I see my own Sindhi people. People with excessive body hair, thick bushy eyebrows, hair coming out of the ears, hair coming out of their chest, their chest coming out of the hair. But it is here at Kher Gymkhana that we Sindhis have given such a big contribution to the world, which each of you Indian uses it whenever you go out to eat. And this contribution is based on simple mathematical ratios of 1/2, 2/3 and 3/5 when it comes to soups. Come on, give a round of applause to the Sindhis. Yes. See, I'll tell you how it happened. Long time ago. See, I'm so old, I have to use the word long also twice. Long time ago, we were 13 of us kids and we went to Kher Gymkhana for a party and we ordered our own individual sweet corn chicken soup. The waiter took our order, went to the head of the table to that wicked Sindhi aunt. She asked him, बच्चा लोग ने क्या ऑर्डर किया? मैडम 13 स्वीट कॉर्न चिकन सूप. तुम पागल हो गया? बच्चा लोग इतना सूप पिएगा? एक काम करो, कैंसिल करो, make it 3/13. 3/13. How the hell can you make 3 soups into 13 portions? What kind of measuring instruments do they have in the kitchen? I can imagine the chef must be a computer scientist, doesn't know how to cook, surrounded by computers and calculators, whose only job is to calculate these complex mathematical ratios and to see that the restaurant doesn't go out of business. And he must be waiting bread-free in the kitchen, waiting for the next waiter to come in and ask him, "Ab kya order laya, sale?" "Sir, tomato soup 5/23. But this has left a huge mark on me. Even now, sometimes on work I go alone. I always order my soup 1/2, even if I'm eating alone. Because when you order your soup 1/2, you don't get 1, you get 1.25, 1.3, and makes a difference to all of you guys. And yes, I remember that day when our 3/13 soup came, we had to cover with our hands so that it doesn't evaporate. But inspired by my set, whenever you go to a bar, drink, have a regular thing. In some countries, you cannot do it 1/2. But yes, let me tell you something more about my family. My elder daughter is now 23, my younger daughter is 21, my wife's in her mid-40s, trying to get into her 20s, and here I am 52, looking like I'm in my 70s. And this white hair is not because of less melanin, it is because of more expenses. Every time a child makes an expense, hala ek white ball nikalta hai. I'm not joking. Every day in the morning at 8:30, me and my wife open an ATM counter in a bedroom, and every 2 minutes a kid comes, takes money and goes out. And I've seen that if one of my child has overdrawn a limit, she borrows money from the other at an interest. Yeah. I caught my elder daughter selling a 500 rupee note to my younger daughter at 600 rupees. As a Sindhi, I was very proud of it. Also very upset. I said, "Bacha, 550 rupees mein hi teko bech deta. Usse 600 rupees lene ki kya zarurat thi?" But I love my daughters very much. I love them very much. And now I can see that my wife and daughters have become like best of friends, They go partying together, they shop together, they cry together, they laugh together. Yes, they even cry together. Once I came from a show, all 3 of them were crying. I said, "What happened?" Apparently one of them had fought with their boyfriends. Arey, not my wife, Baba, I'm talking about my daughters. And I was very, very upset because at that time another man had made my three favorite women in my life cry. And true story, I was very, very upset because at that time I was sharing that boyfriend's Netflix password. I didn't want to miss the latest season of Black Mirror just because of a fight. Thank you guys. Thank you. This is Atul, Khatri. You've been a great audience. And once again, let me tell you, thank you to AIM for SEVA for having me over here. And also give a round of applause for those people who have already donated to the charity. And for those who have not donated, please use this opportunity to donate this sort of amazing cause for the underprivileged children of India. Thank you guys. Atul Khatri signing off. Stay safe, stay positive. Take care. Bye.
Thank you so much, Atul. We have presented before you a very strong case. Now we present a very convincing witness.
The reason I picked AIM for SEVA, and I've always felt really good about donating my money here, is because of how much of that money actually goes to help the cause, and how important the cause is. Education is something I find extremely important. I think it's really like the setup for the future. I picked the Lucknow hostel because it was an all-girls hostel, and I really felt like girls' education is something that's pushed to the side in a lot of rural communities in India. One of the things that surprised me most, and why I don't even like calling it a hostel, is it almost makes it feel like it's just a roof over their head and maybe some tutoring. But it is so much more than that. This is like a life development, boot camp almost. They start their day so early, and I think just the process of doing things like yoga and pranayam every single day in the morning creates a sense of spiritual grounding. But more than that, the way that the Swamini ji is running the center is so amazing. They're learning the life skills, and they're learning how to build discipline around the things that they're learning and enjoying and loving. And I think that's what's the most important. Like, these kids are not just going to school and getting an education. These kids are getting a life. And that was extremely valuable to me, because it goes to show that, it's not just an education that's going to help you. It's an education and having the willpower and the strength and the work ethic and everything you need to turn that education into something valuable. All kids are the same, no matter where you go around the world and what you're doing. Kids are kids. They're funny, and they're curious, and they're smart, and they're resilient. And I think, when you see those kids and you realize like that could be any one of us, it really makes me and my husband really want to check our privilege and say, this is something that we're obligated to do. Our contribution is small, and we do the easiest part. We just donate some money. But the AIM for SEVA team that's converting that and pooling in all of these different resources and creating something which I felt like it was almost at a macro level. There were so many kids in Lucknow, boys and girls, that were benefiting from these small micro donations from so many different people. It really makes me see how far it's actually going. It's not a lot of money for a year, and to see the amount of education, both, school education as well as life education that these kids are getting, in addition to having 3 meals a day and a roof over their head, which, from what I understand, not a lot of them have at home. I think it's just amazing.
One of the reasons I was knighted as a samurai is because at the Olympic Games, I was blessed to serve as the spiritual and motivational coach to a record number of medalists, and I taught them the samurai code of Bushido. And during my time in the Olympic Village, I saw with my own eyes the incredible journey of our next celebrity supporter. I was there in the stands when she was training. I was there cheering her on the field when she was competing. And I was honored to stand by her side in her victory when she won. Her journey is one from darkness to the light, when she became the first Indian to win a silver medal at the Paralympic Games. I always knew our paths would cross again. What better forum could there be for that to happen? I'm so glad to share this experience with you. Let's hear from Deepa Malik.
Namaskar, I'm Deepa Malik, Padma Shri Khel Ratna and Arjuna Awardee, and I take this opportunity to thank everybody who is supporting AIM for SEVA. I also want to congratulate everybody who is involved in this beautiful charity an initiative called Aim for SEVA. In the night of stars, I think if I start defining stars and what I feel to be a star, if you call me a star of India or you call me the rock star who has really worked hard, stars are, I think, representative of the fact that when there is darkness, that is when the stars illuminate. So true character of a person emerges in the time of the most adverse situation. And that's what stars are supposed to do. They're supposed to shine and become hope, become light, and that's exactly what my name is. I was named Deepa, which means lamp, and again it's a symbol of light. And light is when we can share compassion, we can share each other's thoughts, when we can erase ignorance towards things which fall under the category of darkness. So let us erase unhappiness, which is also dark, by creating a better world, by coming together, holding each other's hand, creating a charity, and reaching out to the people who need us. And that's exactly what I think Aim for SEVA is doing. My heartiest good wishes and a great future ahead. Continue to work the way you are and continue to spread the light like stars do in darkness.
Thank you, Deepa, for those very heartfelt and inspiring words. I look forward to being with you again next year in the Olympic Village, watching you on that podium as you make all Indians proud. Gambatte kudasai. Now, the silent auction that I spoke to you about, remember? It's ticking and it ends at 10 o'clock tonight. So I need you all to step on the gas ASAP and get there and start bidding, because there are incredible items that you don't want to miss. And to just show you how alluring is the range that's on offer, here's Anu to give you a glimpse.
Let me tell you about the Tradewinds Villa. It is a 7-star spectacular gem of a property. The location is amazing. It's facing the ocean. The property itself, it can have like 4 to 5 couples, so 8 to 10 people. It is so big, yet it is so cozy. The attention to detail is just out of the world. It has got a huge infinity pool. The service is fantastic. We even have a private chef over there who caters to all our individual and even gluten-free needs. It's definitely number 1 on my list. You all have to really bid on this property because friends and family, you will love to go there. You will just lose yourself because it's a heavenly place, it's a spectacular place, and it's divine to be there.
Thank you, Anu. And that package was worth $10,000, by the way. There are many more such items on offer at the silent auction, from gold jewelry to golf getaways. Please be generous, knowing that your kindness will enable the birth of the stars of tomorrow, stars that truly are one in millions.
For millennia, humans have stared up at the sky. We have looked to the heavens in search of answers. We have questioned our fate, our fortunes, and our future. Looking at the stars, most of us hope for a bright way forward. And while some people's lives shine with great promise, others are especially difficult. For many children in rural India, fate, it seems, has left them with dim prospects. But Aim for SEVA is changing that, one child at a time. Over the years, the darkness has been replaced with hope and with light, creating some of the brightest stars in the sky. This is the story of Anjali and Udaru, 2 girls who have been living at an Aim for SEVA hostel and going to school. Both of these girls were born in rural India, where the opportunities for education, especially for girls, are difficult and challenging. Their families wanted something better for them and agreed to let the children live away from home for the school year in one of the many Aim for SEVA hostels in India. Anjali and Udaru have both attended school for many years now and are excelling in their studies.
नमस्ते सबको, मेरा नाम उदारू है। मैं त्रिपुरा से आई हूँ। मेरे मम्मी पापा मुझे पढ़ाने में आने वाले और मैं 2012 से यही पढ़ के बड़ी हुई हूँ और स्कूल के पास में ही हॉस्टल है। मैं हॉस्टल में रहती हूँ और मुझे यहाँ पे रहते हुए 8 साल पूरा हो गया है और मैं 5वीं क्लास से आई हूँ। अभी 12वीं मेरा एग्ज़ाम 12वीं का एग्ज़ाम हो गया है।
मेरा पूरा बचपन मेरे गांव मेड़े में ही बीता। मैं 3rd क्लास तक मेरे गांव के स्कूल में पढ़ी, गवर्नमेंट स्कूल में, और फिर 4th क्लास में एम फॉर सेवा बालिका विद्यालय स्कूल। और लेकिन यहाँ का माहौल बहुत अच्छा था और पढ़ाई और संस्कारों पर विशेष ध्यान दिया जाता था। यहाँ पर मेरे बहुत सारे दोस्त बने और स्कूल में मेरे बहुत सारे फ्रेंड्स हैं। मेरे क्लासमेट्स मेरे सबसे अच्छे फ्रेंड्स हैं। उनके साथ मैं पढ़ाई करती हूँ, खेलती हूँ और जो प्रॉब्लम्स कभी आते हैं स्टडी में, कभी आते हैं तो हम एक दूसरे से मदद करते हैं, शेयर करते हैं। और अभी हमारा रिजल्ट आने वाला है लेकिन अभी आया नहीं। मैं एक्सपेक्ट करती हूँ कि मेरा रिजल्ट अच्छा आएगा और मैं अच्छे कॉलेज में जाके पढ़ूँगी। मेरा फेवरेट सब्जेक्ट मैथ्स रहा है हमेशा से। मुझे उसके सवाल सॉल्व करने में बहुत इंटरेस्ट आता है, बहुत अच्छा लगता है मुझे उसके सवाल सॉल्व करना। और मुझे ड्राइंग, सिंगिंग, डांसिंग, कुकिंग, बहुत सारी मेहंदी, रंगोली, सभी में बहुत ज़्यादा इंटरेस्ट है। मुझे सब करना बहुत पसंद है, बहुत अच्छा लगता है। और मेरा मतलब जो परिवार है, मेरे सपोर्टर स्वामी जी है और मैम है। यहाँ के जो सपोर्टिव है और जो डोनर्स है वही मेरे सपोर्टर्स है। मैं सबको धन्यवाद देना चाहती हूँ क्योंकि इनके बिना मेरा कुछ भी नहीं है। मेरे इस साल क्लास 10th में 98.5% बने और मेरा मध्य प्रदेश में 10वां स्थान रहा। इतनी बड़ी सफलता के पीछे मेरे मम्मी पापा का सबसे बड़ा सहयोग रहा क्योंकि उन्होंने मुझे पढ़ाई करने के लिए अनुमति दी। उन्होंने मुझे कभी पढ़ाई करने के लिए नहीं रोका और साथ ही मेरे टीचर्स जिन्होंने मुझे हर कदम पर सपोर्ट किया। हर कदम पर मुझे कुछ भी प्रॉब्लम आई उन्होंने मुझे अच्छे से समझाया। और एम फॉर सेवा संस्था का जिन्होंने लड़कियों के लिए एक बहुत ही अच्छा स्कूल खोला जिससे मैं पढ़ पाई, इतना स्कोर कर पाई। मैं इन तीनों को बहुत शुक्रिया अदा करना चाहती हूँ।
These are just 2 stories from the hundreds of children that Aim for SEVA has helped get a good education. And now it's up to you. Please help Aim for SEVA light up the world with stars just like Udaru and Anjali.
We're both the co-chairs of the Aim for SEVA Youth Committee, and they are a branch of Aim for SEVA that's under 18 only. So we don't have any adults or anyone who is older than 18. And basically I think we give the adults a fresh new perspective.
We're in charge of the small events, say whether it's doing fundraising events at our school or doing it at local temples.
Like one of our initiatives is the Backpack Project, where we basically are trying to raise money to give kids in the hostels backpacks and school supplies and stuff like that. I think it was something that was overlooked a little bit. With kids in our hostels, they are obviously very poor. They need this kind of stuff. They need this kind of stuff given to them so that they can make the most of their education. And last year we were able to send 250 backpacks with school supplies to the hostels in India. And basically this year our goal is to send as many as we can. We're hoping to get like 300 or 400 at least. Obviously with the pandemic, it's making it a little bit harder, which makes your donations even more important. So if you would like, a donation would be extremely important, extremely helpful to allow these kids to make the most of the education that they have.
They're the future of India, and if they do not get an education, it's just an endless cycle of poverty. And our goal for Aim for SEVA is to break that cycle.
Like you might think, oh, I've just donated like $100. It's just a small donation, right? But that completely changes someone's life.
And you gain a lot of knowledge about the outside world as we're a little sheltered because Canada, we're more privileged than places like India.
A lot of the kids who get to go to the hostels, they start out in grade 4. And that's sort of when I started with Aim for SEVA as well. And then they stay until grade 12, and currently I'm going into grade 12 as well. So I sort of look at it like I've sort of grown with them. And I also think that I could have easily been in the same situation. It's just a lottery, it's just luck of the draw.
We're basically giving back to our heritage.
Like, this is our own thing. It was our own idea. We do all the work for it, we do all the fundraising for it.
And we can always use more people.
I personally have a lot of fun. I actually look forward to all of our meetings and stuff like that. That's really what embodies, I think, the whole Aim for SEVA charity and why it's been so successful. It's an amazing feeling to know that, you know, like, I've changed someone's life for the better. Trust me, we would love to have you. We love to have people who are passionate and who want to help out, so it would be great to have you on the team. Join our youth committee.
They say the youth are the future. And youth like that, they are the future altruists, the future humanitarians, the future philanthropists, the future leaders of Aim for SEVA. India today is increasingly becoming a superpower. And the Minister of External Affairs, Dr. Jaishankar, represents India on the world stage. Dr. Jaishankar recently said on behalf of the government of India that there were 2 Indians who transformed the lives not just of India, but of humanity. One was Gautam Buddha, the second, Mahatma Gandhi. And our next celebrity performer, she wears the august surname Gandhi. But instead of dabbling in the controversial world of politics, she soars in the creative arena of music. Be it singing the title track of such blockbusters as Chennai Express, or kicking it up with Dhoom producers like Pritam, or even working multiple times with Oscar-winning legends like A.R. Rahman, whose soundtrack for Slumdog Millionaire had the entire world dancing and cheering and saying Jai Ho. This lady has made the Indo-Canadian diaspora proud. It is only fitting that the top Indo-Canadian songstress perform for the top Indo-Canadian charity Aim for SEVA. Let's get ready to rock with Jonita Gandhi.
Hi everyone, it's me Jonita Gandhi, and I hope you guys are enjoying this special Night Among the Stars Aim for SEVA virtual fundraiser. I'm very proud to be associated with Aim for SEVA for this special event. As you all know, Aim for SEVA does amazing work, so I want to congratulate and give my best wishes to everybody who's involved with this charity. Also, I've been asked to speak a little bit about what being a star means to me, which is really funny because I don't really consider myself a star, but I understand where the question comes from. And I think being a star means having the love and affection of so many people from across the globe. And I think it's a huge privilege, but it's also a huge responsibility to influence people, to do good things, to give back to the community. And that's why especially I'm very proud to be associated tonight with Aim for SEVA. I hope you guys are all safe wherever you are, and I hope you guys enjoy this little performance that I've put together. Before I start, I just want to say a big thank you to everybody who has donated to the cause and enabled Aim for SEVA to do even more great work. So for those of you who haven't, please do donate. And here goes my little medley. Hopefully there's a little bit in there for everybody.
Doing shots, drinking fast, and then we talk slow. Come over and start up a conversation with just me, and trust me, I'll give it a chance. Now take my hand, stop up in the middle of the jukebox, and then we start to dance. I'm singing like, girl, you know I want your love. The love was handmade for somebody like me. I may be crazy, don't want me say, boy, grab on my waist and put that body on me. Come on now, follow my lead. You guys know the song. Na sona kyun rab ne banaya, na sona kyun rab ne banaya, na sona kyun rab ne banaya, na sona kyun rab ne banaya. Awa jawa te main yaara nu manawa, awa jawa te main yaara nu manawa. Inna sona, inna sona, inna sona.
Alright, this is a song I've done with a friend of mine named Karan. Here we go.
मेरा दिल मोया सिद्धा नहीं तुरदा, जाने इसनू की होया ना पता। तेरी गलती है किसे दी नहीं सुनदा, जाने इसनू होया की पता। दिल तेरे अगे पिछे नेड़े गेड़े मारदा फिरा, कमला है क्यों तेरी अक्खां उत्ते आरदा रेहा। कुड़िए हाय ओए समझ नहीं आंदी ए सोहणिए, हाय ओए समझ नहीं आंदी ए। ओ कुड़िए हाय ओए समझ नहीं आंदी ए।
Hey, hey. You guys know the song too.
इश्क दा ऐसा पाया जाल सोहणिए, दिल मेरा कट के ले गई नाल सोहणिए। तेरे पिछे लगे होया साल सोहणिए, मान जा यूं ना सता। करां गैरां नाल जद गल्लां, दुखदा ए दिल मेरा झल्ला, किन्ना तड़पावे सोहणिए। हुण मिठी मिठी गल्लां करी जावे, गड्डी विच गेड़ियां लवा दे, दूरों ताकी जा तू सोहणिए। लंबरगिनी चलाई जाने ओ, लंबरगिनी चलाई जाने ओ। सानू भी झूठा दे दो, किथे कल्ले कल्ले जाई जाने ओ। सानू भी झूठा दे दो, किथे कल्ले कल्ले जाई जाने ओ। मॉडल टाउन विच मारे गेड़ी, मॉडल टाउन विच मारे गेड़ी। सानू भी झूठा दे दो, किथे कल्ले कल्ले जाई जाने ओ। सानू भी झूठा दे दो, किथे कल्ले कल्ले जाई जाने ओ।
Guys, dance with me, come on.
वो तुझ जैसे 36 फिरते हैं, मेरे वर्गी होर न होनी वे, वर्गी होर न होनी, वर्गी होर न। तू मुंडा बिल्कुल देसी है, मैं कटरीना तो सोनी वे। हाँ, मैं फेडअप हो गई मुंडिया, हाय मैं फेडअप हो गई मुंडिया। सुन सुन के तेरे दुखड़े वे, मैनू काला चश्मा, ओ मैनू काला 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 काला, ओ मैनू काला चश्मा जचदा ए गोरे मुखड़े ते। मैनू काला चश्मा जचदा ए गोरे मुखड़े ते, जचदा ए गोरे मुखड़े ते। झांझरां दा शोर नी तबाही जेड़ी पाई आ, पुछदे ने मुंडे दसो कुड़ी कित्थों आई आ। हाय झांझरां दा शोर नी तबाही जेड़ी पाई आ, पुछदे ने मुंडे दसो कुड़ी कित्थों आई आ। ओ मैनू लगदी पंजाबण लगदी पटोला, लगदी तू सारियां तो वखरी। ओ तैनू सूट सूट करदा, ओ तैनू सूट सूट करदा। ਉਹ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਸੂਟ ਸੂਟ ਕਰਦਾ 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 ਕਰਦਾ Urvasi, take it easy, Urvasi. Hey,
way back, playback.
Usi pola, udambirinda, deva yella pharmacy. Urvasi, take it easy, Urvasi. Usi pola, udambirinda, deva yella pharmacy. Vargayil, vellave, take it easy policy. Vanavil, vargayil, valibam or a fantasy. Urvasi, take it easy, Urvasi. Oh, come on, be my baby, come on, be my baby, come on, be my baby, come on. 'Cause I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull like a magnet do. And though my heart is falling too, I'm in love with your body. And last night you were in my room, and now my bed sheets smell like you. Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with your body. You are, you are, you are, you are. I'm in love with your body. You are, you are, you are, you are. I'm in love with your body. You are, you are, you are, you are. I'm in love with your body. Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with the shape of you.
Yay! Thank you so much again. Big shout out to Aim for SEVA. I hope everybody watching this is safe wherever you are. Lots and lots and lots of love.
That was Gandhi, Jonita Gandhi. Behind every major star, there are many young professionals toiling in the shadows so that the star can bask in the limelight. Let's hear from the young professionals group of Aim for SEVA.
We are the co-chairs of a young professional group for Aim for SEVA, and we actually invite all of you young people out there to come and join our group. It's a fun group, it's a happening group. We raise funds for children in India, underprivileged children in India who would otherwise not have a chance at education.
There's many ways that you can get involved. Your time commitment can be as much or as little as you want, and there's lots of different events.
I've made so many new friends after I joined Aim for SEVA. It's a wonderful group of people from various different professions, fields, levels, capabilities, and it's so much fun interacting and actually learning from each one of them.
Whether you're a creative person or whether you like to manage, you're a project manager, or whether your skill is in social media or whether it is in IT, there's many different ways that you can contribute.
We invite and we look forward to hearing new ideas and implementing them.
And then we have like a mix and mingle, which again is a lot of fun where you meet with other people. So you're mixing fun with the cause of raising funds, and it somehow doesn't become like work or doesn't become like a project.
It's more about having fun, it's more about generating new ideas.
In terms of networking, it's a great place to network with other professionals in different career paths, in different roles, in different organizations. I think it also inspires our own children to see what we do.
When Punita got involved and I got involved in Aim for SEVA, it actually inspired our children to get involved in some way to help with the cause.
We also have a youth group, so your children can meet and network with other kids from different schools, different areas, come together, plan events. So it's a great place to network as a whole family. If you're not sure whether this is something for you, I would say, just come out to one of our meetings, see what the group is about, and if you like it, you can start small, or if you want to go with both feet in, come on, we would love to work with you.
Come have fun with us.
We hope you're enjoying this night among the stars. It's your night. You made it possible. And we appreciate each and every donation. be it 6 digits or $6. Every drop makes a mighty ocean. In this context, I'd like to thank a very special couple, Rakesh and Mamta Vijay. Mamta was a teacher in India, and she's now a teacher in Canada. And Rakesh is a senior wealth expert. He is using his financial acumen to help Aim for SEVA provide a platform for those children who don't have the options we take for granted. Let's hear from Rakesh and Mamta Vijay.
Education is very powerful, and that basically take you where you want to go. Lots of kids cannot go to school because it's too far. Rural areas where, remote areas, kids' education is not the priority there because parents are not educated, so they hardly understand how powerful the education is. I'm a little cautious where and how much and all those stuff. You cannot do everything in one go. So with the small steps, you conquer the world.
Being a teacher, education is power.
That's what Dr. Terry is doing, and I'm so impressed. I was talking to Dr. Terry, and he said, why don't you start with 20 kids for 10 years? So you get $10,000 every year, and for 10 years. And I'm confident with the direction of Dr. Terry, we'll conquer.
If we educate kids, India's future is so bright.
India is the best place in the world.
We love India.
Yeah, we really love India. So my goal is to educate people what Aim for SEVA is. I have a good network, so I can connect lots of people, but it's not me or Dr. Terry, it's a teamwork. We are not stopping here, even next generation, like my kids, future grandkids. If they see what we do, my kids are already in. Aim for SEVA need more, and our goal for Aim for SEVA is we start building more hostels. That's what our goals are. It is a mission, and you just don't look back and keep moving forward. And then things will change.
Some stars have names like Rakesh and Mamta Vijay. Some stars don't, like the anonymous donor who gifted us $150,000. And in the course of this night, some stars were cited and others remain unnamed. But although we don't know all of your names or have not mentioned them all, we feel your light. This is as much your night as it is ours. This is a night among the stars. And the ultimate star that we will be viewing tonight is the quintessential girl next door. Her effervescent charm catapulted her to the uppermost echelons of Bollywood stardom. She even made a foray into international cinema, winning a Silver Hugo Award and a Genie nomination for the award-winning Canadian filmmaker Deepa Malik's Heaven on Earth. Preity Zinta is not just a heroine on the silver screen. She's a hero in real life, who has been awarded for standing up against organized crime and for victims of human trafficking. That makes her pretty inside and out. Let's hear from Preity Zinta.
Hi, how's everyone doing? I just wanted to say a very big thank you to Aim for SEVA for having me here tonight with all of you. And I also wanted to congratulate them for all the great work that they're doing in India for the children, for all their education, taking care of them, everything that they're doing. I just wanted to say a big thank you from the bottom of my heart. I also wanted to thank each one of you that has donated towards this worthy cause. It doesn't matter if your donation is big or small. What matters is the intent. And even a small donation is going to make a huge difference to some child's life. So thank you. And I've always said that, you know, the only way to make a difference in somebody's life, a sustainable and a huge difference, is through education. So the fact that Aim for SEVA is providing education to the underprivileged is absolutely fantastic. And I'm so thrilled to be part of this evening here tonight with all of you. People have always asked me what it is being a star. Well, I think being a star means where you can make a difference to someone's life. Doesn't matter how big or small the difference is, you make a difference. And sometimes when I'm driving, I'm at the airport or I'm traveling and I see somebody look at me and they're like, hi, and they get this big smile. That's what it is being a star. It makes me feel so great. So tonight I'm here with all of you and it is making me feel absolutely wonderful that I'm part of this Aim for SEVA with all of you. So thank you so much for having me here. It's an honor and an absolute pleasure. And looking forward to seeing you guys someday when this pandemic is over. But till then, take care, stay safe, and thank you very much for contributing. Bye.
In the course of this evening, we've seen many stars. I've also introduced you to the sun. But this night would be woefully incomplete if we did not acknowledge the moon. Like the moon, you can't always see her, but you can be assured she's there, toiling away in the background. This event, this organization would not be possible without her. She has many qualities. The one that embodies her the most is called Maitreyi in Sanskrit, or Metta in Pali, which means loving kindness. Let's hear from who we affectionately call Nimi-ji in Hindi and Nimi-san in Japanese.
Namaste. Hello, everyone. Thank you for attending the gala tonight. I hope you enjoyed our fabulous MC, Neo, just as much as I did. Thank you, Neo, for navigating us through this evening in such a fun and special way. We appreciated the messages that we received from film stars, from sports stars, and we also caught a glimpse of those rising stars, those young children that Aim for SEVA educates through your generosity. As most of you may know, that late Puja Swami Dayanand Saraswati founded the Aim for SEVA movement about 22 years ago. He was an eminent scholar, a teacher of Vedanta, and a great visionary. He believed in dharma and karma through seva. Kuru sevam tvam. He inspired us to start the chapter of this worthy cause in Toronto. Thank you, Swami Dayanand Saraswati. Tonight, we would like to recognize an amazing person, an Aim for SEVA volunteer, Mr. Naren Patani. Narenji devoted more than 9 years of service to Aim for SEVA. With his dedication, with his expertise and knowledge, he was able to help Aim for SEVA in the fundraising efforts. Thank you, Narenji. We look forward to seeing you next year at the grand 20th anniversary Aim for SEVA Gala. Until then, be healthy, stay safe. Good night.
What I would like to tell all the viewers at this particular virtual gala, the importance of that $500 per kid per year. Raising that dollar is very important. And to support that very specific cause, I would like to pledge 5 students every year until the time I leave. So $2,500 every year I will contribute for the kids in that hostel, in my hostel, which I paid for, which has been built, every year until I leave. I have a very selfish motive. The blessings from those kids for that will make me live longer, won't it? That's why I'm pledging it, and I would wish anybody and everybody who can afford it, 1 to 20, 50, 100 kids, whatever you can afford, do it. It will get a smile on the child's face. It will get a smile on Nimi and Terry's face, and it would get a smile on my face too. With that, I would like to wish Terry and Nimi all the best for this first virtual gala and for the Aim for SEVA, the organization, and I wish all the best to each and everyone who's involved in it. Thank you so much.
What a pleasant surprise. The fact that Anil Shah has made a lifetime commitment to Aim for SEVA speaks volumes. He knows that in life, whatever you give always has a way of coming back to you. And therefore, the generosity of spirit, the financial donations, the positive energy you send our way will no doubt shower blessings upon you and yours. So when this evening is over and you found another link to click onto, another channel to turn to, another topic to address, do carry a bit of Aim for SEVA with you, and may it inspire you to serve. Thank you so much for joining us. Good night. Shubharatri. Oyasumi nasai.